Welcome back to Abnormal Growth, where we evolve on what?
On purpose.
Yeah. So this week we're talking about tips to eat healthy and stay inside your budget.
Yeah. So we basically want to budget better so we can spend that money on things that we would like to do, such as traveling and going out, sometimes going on date nights and stuff like that. So, we're trying to save up as much as we can, where we can. And I feel like food has been one of the items that we have been just going overboard on lately. So, yeah.
It's easy to go and blow your whole check at Whole Foods and stuff like that, especially when you first decide to get on your health or fitness journey. It's easy to just go blow your check at whatever health food store and buy all the things that you don't need.
Yeah, and you overthink things. At the beginning of a fitness journey, you overthink everything anyway. You think that you need all these superfoods and all these protein powders and supplements when you really don't need all of that. So, but we're not beginners. We're, we just need to budget better.
Intermedium.
Something like that. No, what did you say? We're not butterflies. We're platypuses in the last video.
Platypi.
Oh, okay. Anyway, well, let's get on to the tips of eating healthy on a budget. These are just our personal tips on how we're getting better on saving money. So we just want to share them with you guys. So first, you want to go first?
First thing, we've been doing this for a while, especially since we moved to Atlanta. We've been going to farmers market. I admit we haven't been there recently, but that's one good way.
Well, Sprouts is still a farmers market, technically.
Ish.
I mean, it's called Sprouts Farmers Market.
Kind of. Well, we were going to real.
Yeah, which is more of a.
Or like here in Atlanta, the Beaufort Farmers Market.
Yeah, that one is pretty big. Yeah.
But that's one definite thing that was helping save money, because you can go in there and you can get all kinds of vegetables and stuff, and I remember times we would walk out with a basket with almost not full, but a lot of vegetables and stuff like that, and still have spend $30.
Yeah, definitely.
And you got all the fruits and vegetables and stuff like that.
As long as you don't get everything organic, I feel like it's possible to walk out with the cheaper.
Yeah, I mean,
price,
and that's organic's great, but start where you are. I mean, just eating more vegetables, even if they ain't organic, is better than not eating them at all. So.
Exactly, that's true. Okay, so another thing is buying in bulk. Like a lot of farmers markets actually have this stuff available, where they have bins available with granolas and rice and nuts and stuff like that. And they're a lot cheaper, honestly, like buying them in bulk versus buying them already prepackaged. Yeah. And we honestly learned this the other week. Honestly, we started buying things in bulk because we didn't realize how much money we could save doing so. So yeah.
Because I know we started going to, ever since we started going to Sprouts more, we've been doing that. I mean, they have that at other places too. We get the stuff out of the bins, or even the fish. We like eating fish, so I buy a whole pack of salmon, the Atlantic wild caught salmon. For it's $25, but that's
how many are in there?
6 pieces of six salmon. I almost said salmon breast. It's
salmon breast.
Fillets.
Okay.
But So so it's a good. They're frozen and so it'll last, and it's not something we have to think about every week. So you're not, I don't know. I think it's helped us out a lot doing that. And then there's other stuff like getting rice and oatmeal, stuff like that, nuts and anything like that is cheaper, I believe. So.
Yeah,
because you're paying for somebody to package it, basically.
Yeah.
And somebody to package it and to put their logo on it. That's what you're paying for.
Exactly.
So.
That's true.
The next one is one thing we've been doing also, this is been short, but it's been working, is when you're walking through the store, have your phone out and add up what you're buying it right there. This will keep you from impulse buys or, just getting too much of something. Just being aware of how much you're spending. I mean, I would say the first couple of weeks, don't stress too much about, just become aware of what you're spending first.
Yeah. And like weigh out produce and go ahead and like round, because then once you get up to the register, you're not shocked and you're not surprised. Like, oh my God, how did I spend this much money?
Yeah.
So just go ahead and add it up before you even put it in the cart.
Yeah.
So
like we've been using Mint. That's like for your whole bank account, which helps. But in this way, like in the store, we're looking for an app. I don't know if you found something.
I didn't find anything yet.
Okay, something that you can add
just
up
to track it while you're in there.
Yeah,
like, for the
that'd be kind of good
item.
if you could just scan like what you're buying. And
I think they have apps like that. I want to say, but I didn't.
Okay,
I didn't have enough time.
If
to
you
check,
know of one, put it in the comments.
Yeah, and then also like if you do end up like. You can also at the end of your shopping trip, check your cart at the end of the shopping trip and see if there are any impulse buys that you've made, and then like maybe get rid of some things if they're throwing you over budget or something like that. Because a lot of times, a lot of people impulse buy, so everyone does.
I mean, the store is set up, which leads us into the next one. The store is set up to make you buy things. So
yeah, definitely. I mean, because in the Power of Habit book that you told me about that you read, they say that they put they mess with people psychologically.
Yeah.
Like they put the most expensive items in the front of the store, front right hand side of the store.
Yeah.
So then you basically have to be aware of how you're walking through the store. So we start off by going through the produce first since it's cheapest, and then
that's like the essentials. So I mean, if it's produce or whatever it is, we try to go get the essentials first and then get all the other stuff. Because honestly, they put the produce first. Like in Walmart, they put the produce to the left.
To the left, yeah.
Or sometimes to the right, but a lot of times it's to the left. But they put it there on purpose so that you walk in, you buy that stuff, and psychologically, if you already spent money on produce, you're more likely to spend money on junk later.
On junk food, yeah.
So you buy your produce, and then when you're standing in line, you pick up a dark chocolate Twix, for example.
You're gonna call me out? So you're gonna call me out?
Yes.
That is so messed up.
But
I bought a dark chocolate Twix bar because I've never tried one before, and Twix is my favorite candy bar. And I didn't know they had a dark chocolate one.
They just happen to have it there when we're standing in line.
That's the thing. I bought it for my next cheat day.
But it just
and he's sitting there making me feel guilty.
It just so happened to be there next to us in line. But you know that. In the store, while you're standing in line, there's all mad junk food. It's not like you got vegetables next to the register.
So tempting. I hate it. Okay, so be aware of how you're walking through the store, definitely, because they trick you.
Yeah, get what you need first, and then go look at
Yeah.
Well, if you're into health and stuff like that, get what you need, the vegetables and all that, and then go wander down the supplements and protein bars aisle.
Yeah, right. And then also, if you want to go to multiple stores to get things that will be cheaper at that particular store, that would be a better option as well. So we basically do the click list option for Kroger, where we just do the pickup option, and it's basically saves us money, we think, because we don't have to walk through the store and then impulse buys basically, because a lot of times you're going inside the store and you're seeing all these sales like, ooh, I want this, and ooh, I want this, and a lot of stuff you just want and it's not a necessity. So I feel like if you do the pickup option or delivery options, you're not even going in the store and it's not a temptation. So
click list, the first 3 times it's free, but then after that it's $5 for them to shop for you, and I'm sure it saved us more than $5.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
because we didn't go in the store.
Some really good deals a lot of times, so I used to overspend.
And you can still get some of those sales and stuff online, but you're less likely to do that if you just go through the list and put it in your cart, and they have it so it's your regular buys are on there, and also you're not going to the store, and also you save time because otherwise you're gonna be wandering around the store for an hour. Yeah, and this,
just aimlessly
we're there.
Around,
it takes us maybe 15 minutes to get there, maybe.
Yeah.
We go on the way after the gym.
After the gym, yeah.
So we go pick it up and we go back home, and that's it. It takes us 5 minutes. We spend 5 minutes at the store. That's it. And that saves us time, and then that way we're not spending all the time to go to 2 stores.
Exactly. So basically the reason why we go to Kroger and Sprouts is basically has better produce options, a wider variety of produce, and also cheaper produce, of course, than other stores. And then Kroger, I feel has better grocery items and cheaper grocery items.
Cheaper,
So that's the reason why we do that, and I think it's good to to go to multiple stores for cheaper items.
So we used to do Kroger and the farmers market, but if you can find a good balance between those, just so you have
And then, of course, it's writing grocery lists. That's that's a must. I know a lot of people probably already do this, but definitely be prepared before you go into a grocery store, because you're gonna like we already said, impulse buy, and so definitely be prepared.
And don't walk in. Don't go shopping hungry.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, because oh my God, that is so hard to avoid stuff. Then yeah.
We do that all the time, though.
Yeah, we do, because we're not on weekends. We're not good at eating our calories, honestly, because we.
Well, that goes into. What were you saying?
No, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say that goes into the making a list thing, because we're good at making a list because we meal prep for the week. We're good at making a list for the things we're gonna meal prep, and then so many times we get home now it's like, okay, for instance, I don't know what we're eating tonight after we record this video. Because we don't completely plan it all the way through, we're working on it.
Like dinners and stuff, we don't plan that.
We're
Lunches we plan, and then weekends and dinners for the week.
Yeah, we just are like, after we've been to stores and everything, and I don't know what I'm eating tonight.
And we spend an hour.
Yeah.
He gets really agitated because he's hangry a lot of times, so then I have to deal with that.
I need food for my games. Well, I get headaches when I get hungry. I don't know, whatever. What's next on the list? This isn't about me.
That's actually all the tips that I...
Oh. Because we already. We didn't stay on our thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
But that's our advice for if you just started trying to eat healthy. You don't have to go to Whole Foods. You can for some things, but I wouldn't start off there because you're gonna blow your whole check. There's also options like Thrive Market. That's an online option.
We haven't tried that yet.
You don't have that, but
we want to try it.
I mean, check out Sprouts. Yeah. I mean, you don't need all the. If you're going to the gym, you don't need all the fancy pre-work. You don't need that yet. Start with some coffee or some tea or something like that. Find some kind of a protein. Like an extra protein source is good, I think. But we started getting the Sprouts one. I mean, you can go to GNC and get more expensive stuff, but I can't tell you that it's going to work better for you. So
yeah, we did have a GNC.
They're never going to be our sponsor, but. Yeah.
Why not? What do you mean?
Because we're saying we don't need. Anyway, but
we ended up spending hundreds of dollars.
You can start small with things that are practical and get the generic. If you want to get fancy and get the plant-based or the organic and stuff like that, you can grow to that. But don't scare yourself out or blow your check at the outset of it, because you're less likely to stick to it if you're broke at the end of it. You're just like, you know what? It's cheaper for me to just not eat like this. Yeah. So I mean,
you're most likely probably to quit.
Yeah.
After all, if you're spending too much money and you're doing too much, start small.
This isn't on the list, but things I would say it suggests for you need protein filled foods. If that's what you need if you're working out. Eggs are good. Tuna is good. What's something?
I eat sardines as well.
Yeah,
I mean, they're not as high in calorie as tuna, but I still love sardines. I don't know.
But those are all good cheap protein sources. I mean, we got 10 packs of those different tunas for it was $10 for $10.
Yeah.
And they have depending on the one you get, it's it can range anywhere from 11 to almost 20 grams of protein in them.
Yeah.
And it's a good cheap meal that you can do. And eggs.
Well, I wouldn't call it a meal. Not for me though.
I mean, a good snack. Yeah. If you need an additional protein in your diet.
Exactly.
That's usually what a lot of people are missing, is just a little bit more protein. Carbs is easy. Fat is easy. Protein's usually the harder thing to get. So
and then also another tip, as far as to avoid the cost of a lot of protein bars, is just buy protein powder and then make your own bars.
Yeah.
We used to do that a lot more. We need to get back into doing that, but
because you're paying for convenience.
Yeah, basically. And then making your own, what ingredients are going in them as well, so that it's healthier, I'm sure. So, yeah. But I think that's about it.
I don't have anything else.
Yeah. I guess watch out for our next video, and
thanks for watching.
Let us know. Make sure you subscribe.
Let us know if you have any advice or tips for saving money, or what you're doing. If you have any questions, we'll let you know if we know it. If we know the answer, we'll try to give you semi-okay advice. So.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Thanks for watching.
We'll see you next time. Bye.